All right, today we're going to bring a replaceable head strap for your Oculus Quest 3. If you guys can see, this is a very basic, it gives you right and left, all right? And this is a twist off, all right? So if you're not liking the one that you currently have, which in order to make it tight, you have to push them against you, get away from you from the back of your head. It's not very comfortable, this thing. It doesn't hold very well in the back of the head, and I actually need something like this, a padding in here. And this is basic, a very simple Velcro and an extra padding in the back of the actual skull in here in the back. And the way it works, you just actually just lock it in place in here. You guys can see, just make sure that this is facing up, right? Because this is going to go above your head. So just snap it in there in place. So we're going to go ahead and snap it in place in here. Snaps in. That's very simple. And then to put it in the actual Oculus, it's very simple too. So in order, you have to remove the existing one, and it's the same way. It's like the old one where you actually have to move it away from it, right? So we're gonna do that and see, and then we're gonna set this up. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. So we push it away from it. You guys can see that. So we do the same thing here, right? So you don't want to break it too. So just make sure that when you push it back, and it snaps out. And there it is. We took that one out, and then we have these two ready to go. So all we got to do is make sure that you're going to put it on the right hand side. So the right hand goes in here first, and it snaps in there and in place. And of course, just make sure you follow the indentations here, right? I'm going to go ahead and do that. One, that one snapped in there. All right, for the actual mask, you're gonna have to take the actual face mask off, all right? And you're gonna have to slip this in here, and this is probably the hardest part right here of the whole setup. But you just could just twist it here, and it comes out just by pushing it, and you grab it from here, and you're all set. So this is Velcro, and this goes above your head, and then you place this back in there. So this, make sure that this nose piece is facing down. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. And this is the old one we had, and it's been sweating, so you could actually see the moisture and all that stuff in here. It started to smell. This is not washable, of course, and it's a Velcro too, also. But this is the old one. It's plenty, and now we have this one, which is real secure, real tight. It has that extra support that you need in the back of your head. And we're gonna put it on and see how well it works. So in order to do that, just make sure the back, you twist it out, right, and in to tighten up. All right, it tells you right there, loosen and then tighten. So let's go ahead and put it on. So we're gonna loosen it up first, loosen it up, and it goes all the way to the back. And let's go ahead and put it on, and it feels so comfortable when you put it on. And now this part right here, and then you just tighten it up, and you're all set. It won't come off. You're ready to go. So now we have a boundary, we have the setup, and this is something that I always wanted, something like this. It's just like the old one I used to have. I actually had the Vibe one set up on my old, and if it's too tight, you can just loosen it up just a little bit. And the best thing about this is that you go open it up and set it up instead of tying it up and going the hard way with this thing. It's very simple. So look at that, back of the head. Very simple, easy to use. I hope you guys enjoy the video.